listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. On the last episode of 12 Gauge,
a burnt down building and a torched car. It's arson!
Hello?
Hey. I'm gonna help finalize the report. We'll catch up with you guys, but you guys can figure out what to do with the car.
Swamp down here, right? I think if the gators eat it, we're good. Oh, the bug. The bug. The bug is the most important thing, and we can deal with this vehicle later.
Gators gets close enough, takes a bite out of the arm, pulls it underwater.
Looks like we're good here. They got it all.
All right, yeah, let's get out of here.
I told you that wasn't your scene.
Agreed. We took action into our own hands. Make of that report what you will. It's all typed up for your use. We're on another assignment. It's been a pleasure.
Bad bread, Florida. Siphon some out and cover the inside of the car.
I'm also going to scratch off any fins.
Set, primed, and ready to go. Rather quickly, it is engulfed in flames.
Should we include it in the opening?
Well, I just started recording now. So
Okay.
you can go ahead, give the context, and make sure you tell everyone why Justin is getting his last.
I will. So for the listening audience, Justin is... Let me just look at the clock. He is roughly 51 minutes late. 51 minutes late to the session. And I think I speak for everyone when I say it's not only disrespectful to the table, but it's disrespectful to our head of the table here. And I think you owe him an apology.
I do apologize, everybody. I'm very sorry.
You said everybody.
And Joe. Joe, in particular, I apologize for...
Maintain that eye contact. Don't blink. Keep it going. What are you sorry for?
I apologize for being late during your session.
Yes.
God, you really struggle to open your eyes, don't you?
I did. I had to reopen
He's
my
actually-
He's already sleepy. I can tell.
I know. But anyway, what was missed before recording was me bringing some little gifts to the table. These gifts are, and I don't know, the listening audience might know what these are, but I have wanted these since I was in high school and I saw a documentary about them. They're called Palomino Blackwing 602s, and these are described as the Rolls Royce, creme de la creme of pencils. I'll read the description as I read to everyone else earlier. Blackwing pencils were used by award-winning creators throughout the 20th century. Despite a cult following, they fell victim to cost-cutting measures in the 1990s, and they were discontinued but not forgotten. Analog-minded devotees began paying as much as $40 for a single pencil. We acquired the brand in 2010 and brought Blackwing back for a growing culture of artists, musicians, and everyday people looking to unplug and live mindfully. So, for those of you in the listening audience who don't know, we do take handwritten notes here. And for the first, 10 sessions, we were using these mechanical pencils that were awful and inspired me to finally pull trigger on these bad boys that I've wanted for a very, very long time. And I've been forgetting to bring them for many, many sessions now, but I brought them now, and everyone at the table has theirs freshly sharpened with a Palomino Blackwing pencil sharpener that I also purchased.
Half the pressure, twice the speed.
It's true. I'm very, very excited for these pencils, and I'm excited for you to try them with me. I know it sounds silly, but we take handwritten notes, and I think we should be only using the best.
That pencil sharpener looks crazy. Oh,
enjoy.
Get that sharp. Get that up, yo. Justin doesn't even take handwritten. He can't
He
even
doesn't.
use it.
Well, he can
I use
mark
them
up his
for my
failure.
character sheet.
Yeah, for your character sheet.
And they are handwritten. They're just digitally also written.
I would like to be the first and premier to tell you that these are a wonderful, thoughtful gift, and I thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. They were not $40 a pencil, thankfully, but they were not cheap. Easily the most expensive combo of pencil and pencil sharpener I've ever bought, but I think it's worth it, and I love you all.
Thank you very much.
Love
I
you
think
too.
you guys
buddy.
deserve it.
Me too. Also, much appreciated.
So, we have some bookkeeping stuff. Now, we have not played for like 2 months, guys. So, I have a list of bookkeeping stuff, and they are separated. They're separated into fun and not fun. So do you guys want to go over the fun bookkeeping stuff first or the not fun bookkeeping stuff first?
Lay it on me heavy.
Not fun.
Not fun.
Not fun. Anything else on that before we get to the fun stuff?
Bro, we have fun stuff. Let's fucking crack
We do
on.
have fun stuff.
Let's crack on.
So I hope that you're glad we did the not fun stuff first.
Turn my headphones up real quick. There's no snare in my headphone.
Along with that, I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at the website, but our merchandise launched. We have 12 gauge specific merchandise.
Dude, I don't know if any of you have read them. The descriptions for the merch is some of the funniest shit I've ever read in my life.
It reminds me of like Palace.
Even if you don't buy the shit, please go on the website and just read the descriptions for the merchandise. It is maybe the best 5 minutes you'll spend out of your day. They're hysterical.
It's like Palace, but funny.
We have had a couple of sales so far.
Cool.
$70 in sales, which next April will be donated and matched. We still got to take some time to figure out exactly how we're going to do that, but that's going to be the case there. Final fun announcement: the music that is piercing your eardrums is made by Anthony. He has made some of the coolest fucking Delta Green music I've ever heard. Do you want to give the pitch for it? Kind of what you've been doing, where you can listen to it?
If you look me up on SoundCloud, that's where I post all my stuff. My name's Lost, 7 OST. Definitely love making ambient tracks, and I'm just new into music. A lot of the sounds are created on Omnisphere 2 synthesizer. And yeah, just give it a listen if you have some time.
This particular album, Volume 1 for the Nasty Table, these songs are all killer.
Thank you.
They all very, very much fit the vibe. They are replacing the old music that we were listening to. Hopefully you make some more, because
Yeah, I'm already working on Volume 2.
if you make more music like this and it's half as good as fucking... Dude, I have to put the other one back on. Alligator Eats Ant.
I'm going to get
Gator
the...
Eats Ant.
Ableton just put out a new product called the...
This song is
Move.
fucking awesome.
So I love this song because if you hear all those animal noises in the background, that's a synthesizer, and I'm playing like the piano to make those bird noises come out, and like all the different chirps and all that.
Very cool. Can I please have a recap of the last session?
Well, bro, I'll beat you the
No.
fuck up.
The Utah Jazz.
Jazz is a man-made.
Jazz is a man-made invention.
All right.
Jazz is a man-made
Okay,
invention.
we did it.
Thank God.
DJ. Good job. We can play Delta Green.
That was nice. Jesus Christ.
Hang on, can we have a recap on how long that took?
That took probably at least 10
There's got to be
minutes.
more, though.
That was, I think that was 10
Definitely
That's what we
minutes.
have right now. And that's what
Let's
we're
look
moving
at
This
all
episode
of
should open just on jazz. Yeah. And let's play Delta Green.
Everybody. Yeah.
That's got to be the intro. Jazz! Okay, now we can play Delta Green.
Okay. So, G-Cell, fresh off their latest arson, finds themselves watching a burning RAV4 on the edge of swampland, still feeling pangs of exhaustion from a sleepless night. You find yourselves in Bad Bread, Florida, 2 hours from Tampa. It's currently 10 o'clock a.m., and with the completion of your night at the opera looming, what do you want to do? Remember, you guys are taking a plus 20% penalty to every single roll that you make because no one has slept yet. The fire on the RAV4 burns quietly.
We're kind of just standing around the RAV right now. We're not in the Kona.
Clippers would have been good. Rockets.
Dude, us not getting
Nets.
us not getting the Houston Rockets is crazy.
Where we're all just kind of standing around the fire, I imagine.
Yeah.
I give a huge...
A ways away. Oh,
Yeah.
probably like 30, 40 yards.
How do we start the... Ooh, never mind. I give like a huge yawn and a stretch out almost like a cat. And I go, guys, I think we need to get some shut-eye. This is getting bad. I'm starting to get blurry-eyed.
We gotta blow town first. We gotta get out of here.
All right. Anybody else mind driving?
I'm good to drive.
All right, let's hightail it out of here, and we can kind of recoup our thoughts and start writing this report.
Back to the Kona.
I was about to ask, don't we have 2 cars?
We had the Kona.
Not
We had
anymore.
We had 2 cars.
You had 2 cars.
Now we got 4 wheels.
Back to the Kona.
yeah, back
Everybody
to the Kona.
piles in. Vinny gets in driver. Garfield behind the wheel. Where are you guys heading?
We're already in North Florida, right?
Yeah, 2 hours north of Tampa.
Want to hit state lines? How far
No.
are we from state lines?
No.
I guess.
We're gonna have to use an airport.
Oh no, we have to go back to the
We
post
have
office.
to go back to the post office. We have to go back to the green box.
Which is in Tampa.
Yeah. Green box is in Tampa. Yeah, back to Tampa.
I had an hour south to like a nice town, and we get to a motel.
Try to find a
Motel 63.
basically try to find like a Motel 656, like somewhere between you guys and Tampa, like halfway there. Okay, easy enough. Put the car in gear, get driving. An hour-long drive. Any conversations that happen on this ride?
I rest my eyes.
I'd imagine most people sleep.
I'm
besides
trying
me.
to sleep.
I would
yeah.
figure. But eventually you do find a Motel 6492. Room for the night. Easy enough.
How does that work when you're purchasing a motel room at like 10 o'clock in the morning? Because checkout's like 11.
It is really interesting.
I'd imagine
I'll say
motels
especially-
don't adhere to a rule set like that.
Especially if you're paying in cash.
Motel 6,742 doesn't care.
A Motel 6,456,972 really does not like split hairs over it.
Okay.
It's just
I was just curious.
So
I
it's,
have green little things with dead dudes on it, bro. They're giving us the fucking room.
it's
Easy-
just 4 dudes get in a room 10 in the morning before anybody checks out,
Just hanging
bachelor party gone wrong.
paying in cash.
You guys are able to get a room
Seen it 100 times.
1 hour north of Tampa. You guys check in. It's got 2 beds. What do you guys do?
I cuddle up with Johnny.
Actually lay my coat on the floor. That's crazy. Pass out as soon as he tries to cuddle up with me.
Cuddles up with you on
And
the
that's how you score your own bed.
out. I'll hop in the other bed.
floor. Me too.
Okay. So, are you guys sleeping?
I guess before I lay my head down and I just kind of look around and I ensure that the door is locked.
Yes.
And
Deadbolt as well as the chain lock.
then I just check the microwave one last time.
I was gonna do that.
The microwave is empty.
just ooh. I run out to the car and grab the bugs and put them in the microwave.
Would not be complete without it.
Old habits.
They die hard.
Fucking sick.
A duct taped Corona bottle full of bugs entered into the microwave. Close the door on the microwave. You guys are sleeping? Alright. Now I'm gonna say, is anyone setting an alarm?
I'm setting one on like vibrate under my pillow for like 2 hours, just to like see what goes down. Check my phone, see if anything's happening.
Okay. Everybody falls asleep. 2 hours pass. Your phone vibrates. Wake up. At this point, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Guess I'll just walk outside.
Blurry vision, waking up, half asleep, couple errant steps. Take a step outside.
No like cop cars, no fucking blacked out TVs.
Roll alertness.
It's been a while since them dice were thrown.
79 out of 26.
79 on a 26. You don't notice anything. The sunlight is bright and you look at it for a moment. And you look down, then you look back up. Look across the street, look into the parking lot. And you notice your breath is like quickening.
Mm-hmm.
You swallow hard and you look back and back at the sun, back at the street, back at the sun. Breath is quickening and quickening. Back to the sun, back to the street. Your chest is pounding and you look back up, the sun in the street, and the sun in the street.
Start running back
Quicker and
into
quicker.
the room.
Go inside and you're panicking and your heart is racing and you can feel it and it starts to hurt.
I
This
jump
pang
on someone.
hits back.
Jump on Vinny's bed.
Closest one would be the guy on the floor.
Yeah,
Johnny.
fuck, I jump right on Johnny.
Your heart is pounding.
What the fuck?
Call-
Your chest is getting tight.
Call fucking ambulance.
I
Grab my
call.
fucking chest.
I run him to the car. I start running him to the car.
Step up. Couple errant stumbles as you bring him outside towards the car. Your breath is happening very, very quickly. Roll first aid.
Anybody got an inhaler? I just kind of run around.
They're probably
Am
still
I awake?
asleep. No, you guys are probably
I
fucking dead
yell up.
asleep.
Yo! Anybody got an inhaler?
25 on an 80.
Both you guys hear that? 25 on an 80. You're having a heart attack. You're
heart
having a heart attack.
I look around for Gauze's medical bag.
Quickly get up, look around.
Start yelling, fuck. Aspirin.
You remember it's
Aspirin.
somewhere in his car, in the car in the Kona.
All right, so I'm gonna get the keys.
We're
and go to the
already
car.
making our way
Grab
down.
the keys. We're going into combat, guys.
Did I wake up?
Yes.
Okay.
I yell, unlock the car door.
First action, Vinny. What are you doing?
I'm unlocking the car.
Step up, take the keys, unlock the car. That's your action. Back to Johnny.
I start opening up the back trunk towards his bag.
Open the trunk and you can see his medical bag there.
Gauze, where's it at?
I'm with him, right? Like he's like fucking
Yeah,
dragging
yeah,
me along. I'm just, can I just
Marcel,
hop?
it is almost debilitating pain. I'm not
Okay.
gonna have you take damage, but you are this hurts really, really bad, and it's really, really tight.
I'm
You have to take a knee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slump down.
I
Take a
grab
knee.
the bag and I pull it towards him and start like opening it up for him.
Opening it up kind of frantically.
Yeah.
Gauze, what are you looking for?
Aspirin.
Aspirin, quickly putting through, and you pick up the aspirin and you
Get
hold
down
it
here, guys.
in your hands for a second, and you look at it, and it's shiny in the sun in the street. The sun in the street. You catch your breath. 3, 4, steady breaths. I would like to introduce you to your new disorder. Anxiety
Boy.
disorder.
Let's go.
Losing
breaking point.
Losing 2 or more sanity in a single
2 or
roll
more.
will trigger a panic attack,
Jesus Christ.
in which all skills and stats and sand rolls are made at plus 20%.
2 or more. So 2 plus sand. Loss. Everything's at plus 20.
Until reasonably, and I'm going to give you the roleplay freedom to tell me when you come down, when you're able to ground yourself, when you're able to find that bearing
Okay.
again.
Until resolved. In quotes.
As a medical professional, you come away with this understanding that as it subsides, most likely a panic attack, an anxiety attack. Catch your breath, still winded, as you have the bottle of ibuprofen in your hands.
Just stretch, wipe my eyes out.
Are you all right?
Yeah, let's get back inside. Let's just fucking get back.
Jesus fucking Christ! I woke up from a nap for this. What? Are you all right, man? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I gotta go to sleep.
And I trudge back upstairs, moderately pissed off.
Galleon, what were you doing during that? Probably like in the doorway, I imagine.
I didn't really get a chance to get an action. I imagine by the time I got up, my action would have been to go over there.
Yeah, that's what
it didn't really get to me. So I imagine at this point, yeah, I'm probably at the doorway, probably letting you come in and. What happened?
I'm just tired.
I just lay down, pissed off.
I'm just tired, I guess. I don't know. We'll be fine. We'll write the report. We'll...
Lay down. Come back to bed.
Yeah.
Come back to bed, darling.
I imagine...
The monsters aren't real, darling.
It was just a bad dream, darling.
I imagine I conk before I fucking even hit the pillow.
Before your head hits the pillow, you fall back asleep.
Before I fall asleep, I check the bugs.
Motioning over to the microwave, taking a few steps, opening it up, and the bugs are still in there. They haven't moved.
I'm sitting on the little chair that the motel gives you out front of your room.
Ah, the cuckold chair. Yes.
And I'm smoking a cigarette.
Smoking a cigarette on the cuck chair. Does everyone go back to sleep at some point?
Yeah, as soon as I'm done opening the microwave, I just lay my head down and conk back out.
Another hour. 2. 3. First one to wake up would probably be Vinny. Vinny, you wake up. Take a look at your flip phone.
What time is it?
4:30. You feel well rested.
Everybody still asleep?
Yeah.
Is there a breakfast place in walking distance?
Yes. Up the street, you saw a bagel shop.
I'm gonna go walk and get everybody breakfast.
Gotcha. So you go out, walk up maybe a block or so, buy breakfast, some bagels. They got like, I don't know what the Tampa version of bacon, egg, and cheese is, but breakfast sandwiches too.
I forgot we were in Tampa. Fuck.
And they're selling them all day, so it's easy enough to get whatever you want to get. Donuts too.
Probably from yesterday.
No,
Pastries.
dog nuts, okay?
I'm in the bagel store disgusted at the fucking offerings.
But you do purchase an assortment.
Yes.
Make your way back, and probably as you open the door, I would say everyone else is kind of starting to come to. You guys wake up 4:30 p.m.
I give another huge cat stretch off the floor, and I imagine that my back slightly hurts. And I go, dude, are you all right?
Yeah, man. I mean, as I go, can I take a shower real quick? You guys mind if I take a shower? Or
Dude,
something?
do your thing. Just let's try not to do that again. All right?
Yeah. Imagine I take off my fucking sweat drenched shirt, just hop in a absolutely cold shower and just
Freezing cold
Freezing cold.
shower. And you're in there by yourself, and the water is flowing down the top of your head, dripping down, and you just kind of have like one hand up, looking down, and you can feel it, and you can feel this cloud. And you can't see it, you can't visualize it, but it's somewhere in you, and you know that it's there. And if you think about it too long, your heart starts to race a little bit more. You're able to suppress it, push it down. But it's there. It's always going to be there. What are you guys doing?
You think he's all right in there?
I think he's fine. I mean,
I didn't want to call the ambulance. I didn't need to.
he probably just needs fucking Valium like my mom.
You would have got him there faster than the ambulance anyway.
All right. Yeah, I didn't want to involve anybody.
Just keep an eye on him. I mean, we see something like this happen. I mean,
Hopefully, he doesn't jump on me again.
is there a mechanic for Xanax?
There is drug suppressants for mental disorders, correct?
He could probably
know a
get
guy?
a script.
Oh, yeah, I could get Xanax.
Might not be the worst thing to carry around if he's, I mean, if he came out of it, that looked like a panic attack.
I think he knows enough about medicine to decide that for himself, though.
Yeah, and we could suggest he write himself a script or
He's a
whatever the
vet.
fuck. Yeah,
That's
they get anxiety meds to dogs these days.
He's gonna be eating dog Xanax. Let's fucking go, dude.
It's the same Xanax.
I mean, as I'm
he's
in,
gonna be sitting there like Mitzi, bro. He's gonna be sitting there like
in dog bars.
Mary Janowitz's dog, just fucking like all zanned out.
as I'm in the shower,
With
I'm
a
trying to remember
doily.
if I fucking pat my gabapentin or not.
You got the G-Pack. He's gonna be smacking
Yeah.
G-Pack. That's crazy.
He's got Xanax bars that look like milk bones.
I gotta wrap it in cheese before I take it.
All right, so just to kind of take a second away from this, peel back the curtain. This is our first disorder. This is the baseline for disorders. Typically, I will roll on a random table, unless there is one that really, really sticks out to me as fitting very, very well. Sometimes I'll handpick disorders for you guys. Sometimes I'll roll for them randomly. These disorders are crutches for you guys to help better role play. Anxiety disorder is one of the more straightforward ones. So basically, like how I explained to him, every time he loses 2 or more sanity, he's going to have an acute episode. So that means, depending on the disorder, you have a different acute episode. His acute episode is a panic attack. There are certain different disorders. Kleptomancy, you have the urge to steal things. Totemic compulsion, you have to keep a certain item on your person at all times. Paranoia, obsession, PTSD, fear of loud noises, claustrophobia, different things. There's a few different disorders. A lot of them work that way, where if you lose 2 or more sanity points, something happens. Other ones have different effects where it is you're, constantly under this thing. If you don't do this, this happens. Pyromania was a big one I was thinking about, especially with all the thematics about burning things that has happened lately. I was thinking about maybe Pyromania. That one's a custom one that's not in the book, but I really like it where you have to set fires, or else you will slowly whittle away on your willpower. You have to set fires.
Fire-oriented group.
But that's the baseline. So I want to know right now, here and now, any questions about disorders? So yeah, that's disorders, guys. This is Delta Green. Now we're getting into Delta Green. This is what the game is about. Yes, you're trying to solve these crazy mysteries, but you have all these fucking in the way, you know, and then they're constantly going to be in the way. And when we get to the point where everyone has disorders, everyone has multiple disorders, which is going to happen if you guys stick with these characters, that's when the game gets interesting.
And these disorders, like, they're pervasive. They're not just. It's not just like when you lose 2 fucking points. It's like. Yeah, I'm like fucking like an anxious.
Yes, and you should incorporate this into your character. Incorporate these things into your characters. Go ahead.
When did Mike Finn? Because I feel like in LFECU, he got it very early on. Like it was almost episode like.
It was
5.
after. It was episode 10.
10, where he had that very sharp character shift.
Yeah.
It was a very, very sharp.
So these are not just things that are happening in the game as a mechanic. This is a change to your character. This is a deep change to your character.
What prompts you to strike me down?
In what case? To give you a disorder?
Yeah, when
you pass your breaking point.
Yeah, what's your sanity?
Yeah.
Relative?
So that's the point for breaking point. When you hit your breaking point, you get a disorder.
I thought like you were just like 6 deers beep, and you were just like fucking.
No.
You were just. I fucking hate you. You got fucking diabetes now. You fucking bitch.
You have to take insulin.
That's the whole thing with sanity. Is you want to mitigate that sanity loss so you don't get these disorders. Okay. There are mechanics as well on your vignettes where you can try to go to therapy to suppress these disorders too. Like there's a whole lot of stuff here where we're working around these disorders. So it's really interesting.
I'm also now thinking of like a fucking video game. Like you open a chest in the corner and it's like, congratulations, you contracted diabetes type 2 mellitus.
Yo, I'll say, because I want to get back into it, but I want to say this. I was going through a list of custom disorders. So one of the ways, like Delta Green doesn't really have a big following. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons where everyone has these custom stuff.
I've told people that no one's heard of this.
Nobody knows about
exactly.
So when people when people are trying to brainstorm for custom disorders, they'll normally send like neurological disorders like that you could probably fit in. You know, like ADHD isn't in the book, but you could probably write a disorder that fits into ADHD. One of them was fucking autism spectrum, and I thought it would be so fucking funny if one of you just gets
Adam
autism.
Sandler ass fucking character.
You just get
contract autism.
My mama says. My mama
when
says.
will we? I think we should investigate this, guys. But yeah. So it is 4:30 in the Motel 6 Billion. What are you guys doing?
Getting dressed.
Yeah,
coming out of the shower, getting dressed.
I'm in my vagabond attire, I imagine still.
Yeah.
I hop in the shower.
Hopping in the shower.
It's a warm shower. I'm not having a mental effort.
Fool thinks the Motel 6 Million has warm water.
That's crazy.
Lukewarm.
At fucking 4:30, bro. You're kidding.
It's lukewarm.
Who's got the keys?
I still have them.
Yeah. Can I get the keys real quick?
There you go.
Thanks. And I go out and get my doctor bag.
Yep.
Go root through.
Yep.
Do I have gabapentin in here?
I would imagine. Roll luck.
Or anything of that strain. That. Ooh. 63 on a 50.
63 on a 50.
No.
You do not want to re-roll?
No.
Okay, you do not. No.
All right. Close it back up and head back in.
What are you guys doing inside?
Someone bring dog nuts?
I believe breakfast was provided.
Oh, yeah.
What does this breakfast look like? What are the choices? The choices, yours.
I got bagels from down the street. They're not the best, but I'm just hungry. I needed something.
Ugh, a Florida bagel?
That can't be good.
Was it at least an Einstein's?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
It was a family-run bagel place.
I'm gonna try the Florida bagel. How is it?
flatter than you expected.
Is it like? Is it dense?
Yeah, it's like thick. Like there's no aeration. There's no holes in it. It's not fluffy. It's dense.
I'm gonna take a bite and I'm gonna chuck it. Thanks, man, but these are terrible.
I thought they were. I went in there and they didn't even have everything bagels. They had them labeled as Italian bagels. What the fuck does that even mean?
I come out the shower and I'm used to airport food, so I immediately just start mowing out in the bagel.
That's actually a true story, by the way. I was in Colorado, and they don't call them everything bagels. They call them Italian bagels.
Really?
Yeah, like I was looking around. I was like, do you have everything bagels? And they were like, what? I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Italian bagels is what they call them?
I swear, bro.
There's some shit.
At
like
least at
that
that
makes me
bagel
confused.
store that I was at in Denver, they were not.
And you went to a legit bagel store?
Everything they had the bagels were okay.
Huda calls them crazy bagels.
Crazy bagels. Yes, I've heard that before.
That's what they call them at Huda.
But that's like a chain, right?
Huda?
Or no? Oh well,
That's
fucking.
fucking-
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about that.
That's fucking Ishkabibble.
I thought you were saying a chain.
Ishmael's Bagel Spot.
Well,
So-
his shit's fire. He can call him whatever the
Yes,
fuck
he
he
can.
wants.
Back in the motel room.
Yeah, I'm mowing out in a towel. And then I realized that my bag is still in the car, and I walk outside as a true Motel 6 billion and grab it in my bag from the car in my towel.
With your towel on. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Easy enough.
Smoking a cig like a lady out front of the Motel
Fit in
6.
perfect.
Are you hopping in next, or can I take a shower?
You can go ahead.
All right.
Take a shower.
Yeah, nothing interesting. I'm just gonna
Water is
shower and
noticeably cooler.
Gotcha. Okay. Any other conversations that happen? And Vinny, do you want to take a shower?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
hop in after.
All right. So any conversations that happen during the shower cycle?
Small talk, but no, nothing significant, I would say.
Sitting around doing not much of anything at all. At this point, we're looking at 5:00 p.m. The four of you, freshly washed, cleaned. What do you guys want to do?
You guys want to sit down and start thinking about this report?
I was wondering if we should hit the green box before that record store closes.
We have time.
We've got an hour down there. I mean,
What time?
you think it closes?
The record store?
The record store might, but they're
Well,
going to
he-
let us in.
I don't think he lived there.
Good point. I mean,
Can I look up the hours?
There we go.
Yeah, you can just Google the hours. It looks like they're open until 8:00.
I'm gonna call ahead.
Call.
Mhm.
Bring, 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 bring. Bluegrass Records. This is Micah speaking. How can I help you?
Micah, this is Agent Stein. How are you?
I'm quite well. What can I help you with?
Me and the fellows were gonna head down there shortly. Just wanted to make sure you'd be around so that you could let us in, and we could head back there and return some stuff that we need to put back.
Yeah, put back from the records or something. Did you have something out on lease? Let me
No. We don't need to get into specifics. I just wanted to make sure you'd be around within the next hour or so.
Yeah, we're open until 8:00.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Okay,
See you soon.
sure.
Bye.
Bye. Click.
They're open until 8. It's like 5 now. It's probably.
you want to write this report for an hour or two, or start writing this, and then we'll head out?
Well, I can get started on the report in the car if you guys want me to kind of spearhead it.
Yeah, let's just
I
do it
don't
in the
mind
car.
doing that.
All
We
right.
can do some, general notes and then, make a finalized version later tonight. But I can at least get started.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
So, heading out of the Motel 6 quadrillion, back to the Kona.
Back to the Kona, and I think I flip a coin and go, who's driving? Heads or tails?
Not me. I hop in the shotgun.
Tails.
Flip it. What's the land on?
Tails.
Shit, I'm driving.
Okay. What?
Dude, what the fuck just happened?
I wanted to make it quick. So I was like, all right, we're going to settle this driving
Why
thing.
involve the coin?
Did he call Tails?
Yeah, so he would lose. Or so I'd be stuck driving.
Okay.
Wait, it was whoever won didn't have to drive?
Yeah, I guess so. That's usually how it goes, right?
I don't know. You called the shot.
I don't know, because everybody in the room said what after you made the decision based on the coin flip. So no, I don't think that's how it usually
Agent
goes.
Gonzo behind the wheel. So where are you heading?
Back towards the record store.
Towards Tampa to Bluegrass Records. Okay. Making your way there. An hour is going to pass by. I want to know, what are you guys doing? Any conversations that happen?
I'd like to start the report and just kind of gauge you guys and what you think you should write down in tandem with what I'd like to write down.
Are you preparing this written?
I'm doing bullet points so that we can finalize a version later this evening.
Okay. All right. So if you guys want to talk out of character, I'm completely cool with that.
Did we have to provide a written report? Is the ultimate question I had.
Let's review.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
So take some time, as much time as you guys want. Let me know what you guys are preparing on this drive.
Don't put the part in about Ravenna Michelle. I think that might go against involve anyone.
We don't need a written report. We just need to debrief.
Okay.
So we'll just write up a debrief.
Yeah, we'll bullet point it and then burn the copy before we head out.
Yeah. So what the fuck are we putting
So let's. Do you want to do this in character or out of character? Ultimate question.
You guys can do it out of character or in character. It's completely up to you guys.
I've just been itching to use the pencil, so let's
pencil time.
Yeah, let's go out of character. Let's follow that verbatim, and then
objectives wise.
Yep.
All right. Objective 1: complete case handoff. Christina Perez.
Completed.
Number 2: investigate murder-suicide of Thomas Meyer, his motives, and his knowledge of the unnatural.
Yep, complete.
What are his motives and knowledge of the unnatural? We should probably have that.
Let's give some notes on this, and I defer to the group if you agree. I would say knowledge of the unnatural would involve scent influence on a variety of small insects and arachnids.
Arachnid.
A spider.
A hemomancer.
I forgot about that whole charade for
back
A
at it.
mana.
A mana.
A cadaver.
that was like 3 episodes long.
a body.
Pixie. A pixie.
Hemomancer.
That one is my favorite. Hemoman.
A lycanthrope.
A lycanthrope.
A werewolf.
Arachnid.
He starts laughing at me.
Arachnid.
All right, so complete. Knowledge of the unnatural would include
I guess Lang 30. The only thing that we don't have, and
what would you call what they were doing? It's like
I wouldn't even say it was knowledge, more so accidental discovery
It was
of
very
the unnatural.
coincidental because.
But he had knowledge that they had
it was AI generated, and we took the hard drives.
Hold on, you're not letting me talk. Just what I'm getting at right now is his knowledge of the unnatural, as we understand it right now, is that this particular scent caused insects and arachnids to act in a way that was more human-like. They became intelligent. So would you call that like an animation?
A
knowledge
hive mind
enhancement.
almost. Hive mind almost.
I don't know if it was hive mind. From what we
interspecies hive mind, they were forming symbols and shit on the wall.
Yeah, but hive mind would imply that they were all thinking the same way. They were interacting the same way, but like
It gave them hyper intelligence. I think
Yeah,
that's the
so-
only way
so
that you
the-
could just word that.
yeah, so it gave them unnatural intelligence and I guess instinct because they were acting in like ways that would like a spider wouldn't interact with ants the way that it was.
It was almost militaristic.
I'm struggling to find the words to describe what he would have had knowledge of, because we understand that he had knowledge of the fact that this scent could cause insects, arachnids, I would say unintelligent species to become intelligent.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he he knew that intentionally. I think
No.
that was all an unintentional byproduct of Lang 33 that came from the AI in which we stole the hard drive.
Yeah, he even says in his first note when he first discovers it, he says 1,000 monkeys slamming their fists on typewriters finally churned out something useful. So very much so was like coincidental. It was
So what
an
did
accident.
I just say? It gave unintelligent species intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hyperintelligence or
Give
an intelligence buff.
unintelligent
Got my int buff.
Yeah.
species intelligence. All right. Secondary from that, we have the hard drive with the recipe. No one else should have at this point.
I mean, we have the login to the cloud regardless. So if we need to send in DG operatives or DG cybersecurity, I imagine they could also delete it.
I don't know if we have the pull to do that. Like, I think that was what we...
Needed to do? Do we just need to log into a secondary computer and just start
I feel like
deleting files?
That's the thing they'll just do.
I zoned out for a moment.
That's
What's
something
going
that
on?
they'll just do.
That's what I think.
I zoned out for a moment. What's
If they have the
happening?
logins, they can do that like nothing. But I do think it's worth a shot on our end, especially if we have that
just kind
access.
of last
Yep,
minute.
exactly.
Yeah, just start
We can
deleting
do it
shit.
from anywhere, really.
Yeah, because we have the cloud.
Yeah.
We've just before we do make the statement, Joe, we have access to the cloud for all of what's that company?
Fulvio.
Fulvio.
You have Thomas Myers login.
So we can start just deleting shit as necessary from whatever computer because it's the cloud.
Maybe. You don't know.
So
we know
what-
that you have access.
So
to,
what
to
we've
do that.
What we've put so far, Joe.
And just to really quickly say this, it's not a stretch to say that an advanced government agency would have access to.
That was what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we need to know.
So
Kind of do whatever they want to do in that system.
yeah. So what we have so far in a summation is Objective 2 is complete. The scent Lang 33 had the potential to give unintelligent species intelligence. Or had the capability, rather.
You just wanted to use that eraser, didn't you?
No.
I'm offended by your phrasing. I think ants are very intelligent. I think it just augmented that intelligence.
What?
His name's Ant.
That wasn't even where I was going with it, but
That's very funny, though.
yes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's turbo mode time.
An
Alright.
arachnid.
Hit the turbo mode.
Like you wouldn't call ants an intelligent species, correct?
No.
Well, what are we judging intelligence on?
Oh, come on.
Can
Well,
they
they make them
do
ant
taxes? Oh, can they commit genocides in Armenia?
See, this is why I wanted to discuss this. Thank you. I think the ability to crawl out of your nest and carry 60 times your body weight back to your fucking house.
Well,
is pretty...
and let's get back to the point as to why these sessions that should only be one length, one long,
That's
are
why I
now
put-
taking 5.
I put hyper intelligence there for a reason because that would constitute a huge leap and bound.
If it pleases the court, I will change the verbiage to hyperintelligence.
Thank you.
It does quite please the court. Yes, yes.
The only reason
hands, ooh, they're so sticky.
It doth please the court quite profusely.
Arachnid.
These are really nice pencils.
I know. Yeah.
he enjoyed using that eraser.
And-
I've been using
And
it.
Joe,
That's my name.
if we're talking about dice sponsors, a pencil sponsor.
Oh my god,
so
could you imagine?
cool.
Do we hide these from the
I
other
think a
group?
pencil sponsor would be cool, but I really do want a dice sponsor. I want a dice sponsor
Just
so
let me
bad.
reach
Let's
out.
just get the Costco sponsorship. We're Costco
you got,
guys.
You got full reign to do what you want.
I will reach out to Palomino.
We're stealing the Costco sponsorship. We're Costco guys. Fuck those other
The
guys.
nasty table joins the Costco.
All right,
guys
all right.
in that
Third
universe.
objective. All right, read me the second objective again, so I
I mean
make
his
sure I don't.
motives.
Oh,
For second objective, which was
We constituted it as almost accidental.
yeah.
but
The
he wanted to
motives
remove
were
Madness.
good.
At first
good
accidental.
intention.
and then it seems just to be to produce more and more of this scent and spread it.
Yeah.
I
after
think
after he had sort of broke and.
But we had his notes, his journal, where he said it finally generated something good that smelled good, and he was talking to his boss about identifying a target market. And
Yeah.
I think this song is one of my favorites so
really
far.
good.
I like
This is Justin's song.
Yeah.
This is,
La
this is
Pilota.
La Pilota.
It's very vibey.
Alarm clock in it.
Yeah, I mean, my motive would be just like the descent into madness from what he created.
that's literally
Yeah.
what I just
Yeah.
put. I said motives were good to create a good scent, drove him mad.
And compelled to make more and more.
Yep.
Because he made like fucking what?
He did. It went to like
we
liters.
have the
a certain amount of
exact-
liters. 5 liters.
At the end, he made 5. He made.
There was a correction.
There was, yeah. He made about 22,000 liters.
Yep. So
No,
I
no.
put
No, it's been milliliters.
Yes.
5.5 or 2.2 milliliters.
so I put motives were good to create a
Milliliters.
good scent, drove him mad, compelled him to mass produce.
Yeah.
Is that the end of the second
He
objective?
made 22 liters of it.
Yeah, 2.2
Yeah.
thousand milliliters would be 2.2 liters.
At this point, we have all remaining amounts of this, correct? Because the rest were consumed by the colony.
Or burned.
Yeah, we it can be assumed, yeah.
Okay.
To our
It's
knowledge.
just to our knowledge.
And then
maybe
we
we don't even just put yes.
All
we
trace
did.
all trace amounts
That's corporate jargon, baby.
let's
That's
just
what
put
I'm
yeah.
talking about.
consumed
All known amounts were consumed
Yes,
and then
period.
Or
disposed
obtained.
of.
or destroyed.
Or obtained, because we have the 3, whatever, however many
You
buggies.
guys
left.
also have a swatch of the car that contains the sample.
Yeah,
Swatch of the fabric in the
carpet,
back
yeah.
seat.
Okay, so all trace amounts consumed or destroyed
And
/
contained.
obtained.
Or
Yeah.
retained, yeah. That's
Okay.
a good one.
3.
3 was 2. Collect or destroy any references or evidence of the unnatural using
right.
extreme prejudice,
So we'll put that in 3.
as well as his computer being
Done.
destroyed, his hard drive being destroyed, security tapes being destroyed. Yeah.
So now we need to get back into this. Do I still have this hard drive?
Yeah, so I actually have compiled a list of evidence that you guys have in your belonging that I know of. Everything that I know of is Myers' note and notebook from his place of work,
Yes.
the components of the bomb, a swatch from the car that contains samples of Lang 33, the formula for Lang 33, as well as any kind of information regarding the synthesization that Thomas Meyer undertook, bugs in the Corona bottle, the green box key, which you have, which I'm just considering evidence, various hard drives include.
You have it in your notes.
including Thomas Meyer's computer, as well as the security footage.
Oh, brother.
Files from Thomas Meyer's computer, as well as Meyer's journal. And that's all I have.
Okay. When you say files of Thomas Meyer's computers, can you go, like, what does that constitute? I imagine
You failed
that
the computer science roll, so you
Fuck.
weren't able to remember that
determine what
information.
files we took.
Oh, add into evidence the bugs.
Yeah, the Corona bottle.
Corona
The Corona
Oh,
bottle.
you
all
had that
bugs.
in there?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
You got that bug in that cup.
So 3 was there. We have it. We have actually more than was requested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's 4?
4 is prevent and suppress any leaks regarding the program or unnatural elements.
I mean, we kind of burned the fucking place down.
I think
We
the
we're
only leak would have been Janice Brown,
Disposed of.
and she's ashes.
good. Ravenna Michelle's is going to prison for life.
What do you have a question?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you
Hey,
down. Hold on, wait. The sexy one with the mustache.
Me?
Yeah.
Who,
What do you
me?
have to
That was a good
say?
stat.
Oh
Possible leak could maybe be the corpse of a huge fucking ant that was fed to gators, perhaps. You have no confirmation that they were completely eaten in any way, shape, or form.
That's fine, and
Just-
the only confirmation that the organization is going to get from us is going to be that all witnesses and evidence were handled.
That's fine. I'm just, if we're listing off,
And
you
the
know,
corpse was destroyed.
if we're listing off things like that, that would be one thing.
Can you write a one shot on a super gator?
And if you
Already writing it.
if you 1 year from now want to have the Super Gator step on the candy store in Tampa, I invite you.
Godzilla has come. Can we?
Somebody get the bazooka. The Super Gator's gonna step on the candy store.
Super Gator, volcano, tornado, whatever it's gonna be.
Super Gator Nader.
Super Gator NATO.
Florida man combats Super Gator with bare hands.
Oh my god, and you guys all just play as various Florida men?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude,
that's
F-Cell.
gonna be so good. It's like a fucking like. It's like an ant. Gator hybrid, just fucking giant, big of fucking 2-story house.
And you guys just have like jumper cables and like
We've
fucking-
written this, Joe. We've already
And
written this
math.
story for you. What is stopping this?
Yeah. All right.
Corpse of giant ant recovered, destroyed.
Destroyed, yeah. For the official debrief, destroyed.
Yes. Is that the end of 3?
Oh, that was 4.
Oh, that was 4. Jesus.
Number 1, save lives as many as possible. I think we saved Janice Brown's life.
I'm just gonna say completed.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. I like it.
I would also put in the 4 column the building which was infested with these destroyed,
Yes.
as well as the found colony.
Correct, yeah.
So infested building.
I can safely say we were net positive.
I mean,
It took a while.
Shit would have got fucked.
Look, 2 went down, 4 got out. That's a net
Yeah.
gain of 2.
Yeah.
Along with colony, I put
That's
that there.
math.
Yeah.
Objective 5 completed.
Yeah, and how many
That was
ants did we take out?
secondary 1, yeah. Secondary 2 is to prepare a verbal report on whether converting Captain Perez or any Fulvio innate employee.
I would say Perez negative,
I would just, like, literally, my report would be, bitch.
and I would say Samantha Clemens.
Possible.
Yeah.
Worthy of further
Investigation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vetting.
vetting.
Clemens worthy of vetting.
I'll just do like 3 bullet points why.
Secretive. Assertive.
How did we gain that information from Clemens? What was our premise?
It was just a general interview.
Why?
We were
Was it a
investigating
Phone
the.
conversation or was
No,
that
we were
We
there.
in person, yeah.
So 3 bullet points as to why.
Yeah.
Let's try and make these short and sweet. So 1, incentive to keep quiet with matters relating to.
Yeah. Very much so, yeah. I mean, there is some fucking dirt on her if she... Yeah.
Incentive to remain quiet.
I don't want to say a high sense of self-interest, but that I did get that from
Yeah,
her.
that is a good
But
one.
I don't know if that's a good point
I
or
was-
not. It's maybe that's worthy of further vetting. Is
Access to valuable resources too. I mean, she has control of so many labs and you know nooks and crannies in there.
access to resources is a
Lab, tech, etc. And then 3rd, I would put extremely helpful in investigation with little pushback.
Yeah.
How do we simplify that?
Willing to help.
understanding of situation, high situational awareness.
No. I want to put something about the whole corporate secrets thing. But I don't know how to like.
Let me pose this question. This is to my players out of character. What would make a good Delta Green friendly? In a vacuum.
Secretive yet informative.
Useful in some way.
Knowledgeable in their field.
Yeah, extreme
Resourceful, knowledgeable.
And blackmailable. Honestly.
That's what I was
Yes.
going to say. So we're talking about these positive things that they can do. Gray area, right? What are these gray area things that really help build a friendly? If they're blackmailable, if they're easily manipulative or easily manipulatable, like things like that too, you got to think about too.
high value targets.
Yeah.
So I put blackmailable, high stakes, lot to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can be honest in the debrief with that. Like,
Yeah. Afterwards. Yeah.
this is an important figure in the city of Tampa. runs a very successful business, has access to valuable resources, being that she's the CEO of a massive lab,
Is that the barbarian that
Yeah.
you gave us last
and was friendly to the investigation.
Fucking
Yeah.
slammed this.
I know.
He was like, this shit is delicious.
17%.
Dude, do you wear dress shoes to work?
Yeah, every day.
Dude, my fucking feet hurt.
I got some good ones. I got inserts. I got gel inserts. I got special compression socks for it. So, if you ever need like a plug on dress shoes, I got some good ones that are really really comfortable all the time.
I fucking hate dress shoes. I wear Vans to work every day, and I'm supposed to wear dress shoes.
No, yeah, I love my dress shoes just because they look good. I always got to look good for when I meet with people, but they're comfy too.
Yeah, I have disrespected the business casual rule and said, fuck this, I'm doing what I want.
You
All
are
right.
not part of the
I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Confident.
Yeah.
Confident.
Okay, so
I'd say that probably took an hour.
I would say so too. About an hour goes by as you guys are driving back to Tampa. You hit the city limits, enter in. At this point, we're looking at about, say like 6 o'clock. Maybe later, maybe like 6:15. You guys hit the main streets, hit a straightaway. 4 blocks ahead is Bluegrass Records. Continue on. Street lights, cars passing by, people walking on the side of the road, and eventually you see it. Where this opera began with a simple sign hanging out, ornate, reading Bluegrass Records. Glass window display, you can look in and see the familiar rows of records. You can even see now, through the window behind the counter, an older man. Looks like he's sorting through the till. What do you guys do?
I start to roll up towards the... I mentioned there's like a fire exit or something kind of local, and park closest to that.
Yeah, it's easy enough to park like between where this building backs up to another one towards an alleyway off to the side. It's not paid parking, so it's easy enough to find a spot.
So what all do we take out of here? We gotta put back in.
Whatever we took from the green box, we got to return.
How much cash do we have left? I'd like to change the total.
I would say the original thing said $2,000. I'd say with a fair amount of confidence that you guys probably have spent $600 between the motel rooms and any kind of equipment that you guys have purchased. So looking about $1,400.
We just leave the cash in there and call it.
Yeah.
Want to cross off the total on that sheet, change it to 1,400.
Yeah, it works for me.
But everyone's got a little bit, so fork it up. Is anybody holding on to cash?
Yeah, that's going to be my question. Is anyone gonna hold out?
I'm confused. What are we doing? We're reporting.
So, originally when you guys went into the green box, there were $2,000 worth of cash that you guys took. Everyone was given $500. So the question is whether or not, because at this point Pierce is asking for it back to put back in the green box anything that was unspent.
Well,
Are you holding on to it? That's the question.
my father taught me if someone gives you $2,000 to run a business, you spend $2,000. I'm keeping that money.
Yeah, I keep 100, 150.
So you get back. I don't think you spent a dime.
No, I'm cheapskate.
I will say
Out of
there was a car rental part of this, and I don't know if we were there to see whether or not you forked up money anyway.
I think you did.
Yeah, I feel like we would have had to have.
And regardless, they don't know how much you forked up for the car rental.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
there's
So-
no. Listen, guys, they gave us a budget. We don't want to reduce that budget. I don't want to open the box next mission and there's only $500 because they're going to look at this mission and say they only spent $500, so next mission they're only going to need $500. I want $2,000 next time.
Yeah,
Fuck it, I want $4,000.
Look,
They put on the note if it was needed, you could take it.
It was needed.
I'm trying to do right by the next party.
I don't remember them sending me a paycheck for the last thing we did, so I'm taking a little extra for myself.
Listen, you do what you want. I'm just saying I don't think it's a big
Guys,
deal.
don't be shitty. There's gonna be another
Shitty.
There's gonna be another group
It's
of
a
guys
job.
down here who might need some cash to make things
All right, so
happen.
let's chalk it up to a score. You guys killed an old lady, and I stole $500.
You burned down a restaurant.
I'm just
saying.
guys, we're all here for the program. I don't see anything wrong with supporting the others in the program. I'm just putting the money back that we didn't spend because someone else might need it.
Hey, what if someone else gets down here and they need money and they can't leave? They can't leave the bus. They need to go to a bus or something like that.
I'm not gonna press you guys.
No.
I just think it's the right thing to do. It is what it is.
All right.
So
Man's gotta eat. I'm taking this.
all right. So you're giving me your cash. I'm putting what's left of mine.
All right, so between the two of you guys, you probably are able to fork up $700 between the motel rooms and all that kind of stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna keep that. I take it. I put it in my pocket. We haven't walked in yet, and then I defer to the group as to when we walk in.
So, what are you guys doing?
We took
Yeah,
a shotgun.
You guys took out the shotgun shells, of which none were fired.
Do we leave the bug evidence in the green box, or are we taking it with us to Adam?
The knives were taken as well. Stiletto and a Bowie, which I believe are both in your possession.
Yeah, I have
Pierce.
both.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do with the evidence, though? I mean, we gotta return the shit, but
We keep that with us. They didn't say to leave anything here.
Yeah, I
that-
say we include in our debrief. I would imagine they're gonna want to look into this a little bit.
throw it to Adam. All right.
Let's grab the shotgun. Grab. I think that's really it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
The suits.
We said we grab everything.
Do we have our clothes?
Yeah, the changes of clothes, but also for the sake of maybe like anything that I forgot or anyone else forgot, anything that you guys are taking out of here or have taken out of here, you guys are returning.
Yeah,
Fair.
I don't think. Yeah, because I don't think we
Yeah.
really used anything that we took out of here per se.
Not that's like notable or like quick to come up on my mind.
Yeah.
I can 100% say there's nothing that I know that's in my possession that I'm like holding on to from the green box.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And if it is, it's in the trunk of the fucking RAV.
So making your way back into Bluegrass.
Yeah.
Okay. Walking in, Micah looks up as you enter. Just kind of like gives you like a knowing look. Goes back to his till. Looks like he's counting out bills. What do you guys do?
I nod to him and just start walking towards the green box.
Yeah. Back into the back room. You can see those shelves and boxes are stacked up to cover up that hidden door.
Anything new since I last saw you, Micah?
No, there ain't been nothing in, but I appreciate your patronage nonetheless.
Of course. I just walked by.
Yeah, straight in.
Start opening up the door to get back there.
Moving the shelves, moving the boxes, open up the door. It's still unlocked. You have the key in your possession. You open it up, step inside. It's the same as you left it. You don't notice anything like glaring immediately that is, out of place or changed in any way since the last time you've been in here.
I still kind of take inventory of the area, just kind of walk around, make sure that nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Take a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of soaking it in.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go right to the picture frame.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the cash back.
Yeah.
And then after that,
$720.
And then after that, I want to grab the paper that we found with the symbols on it. So can I see that?
Yeah, so it is. It's in that case, and you open it up, and you can see the 5 hands sitting in there, as well as the Beverly Hills Guawa case.
So I'm gonna do this in real time.
He wants to use that pencil.
You said 728.
720.
700. So I just updated the sheet.
Amending the note to say $720 in the painting. If anyone needs it, shall we?
Oh, and then the 2 knives I'm gonna toss over to you. Say I don't really know where you got these, but
Yeah. I
And-
start looking for where they belong.
Gonzo, as you're taking your rounds, you don't notice anything different at all. It seems untouched. That shelf that's off to the right side that has the finger in the bottle and the different clay pots and all that kind of stuff. The knives.
Was
go
there
right
anything
there.
of interest that, commercial interest that I might find while I'm walking through there?
Commercial interest? In what regard?
Resale value? Pawn shop worthy?
Oh my gosh, the whole box of Glenfiddich whiskey.
being as though Justin doesn't know anything about this, does
Johnny Walker understands that it is a high-value whiskey. Absolutely. Additionally, if you're to talk about resale value, there is sitting upon the shelf a M1 Garand, which seems to have had some action during World War II. Of which Pierce is actively trying to avoid putting his gaze on.
Johnny looks at the bottle. Was it open?
Multiple bottles.
Oh.
It is a box full of 12.
Was there any open bottles?
No.
He grabs 2.
2 bottles of whiskey.
Hey, send me that paper.
I see him take the bottles. Like, is he like?
We're in the green room.
Got it in his hands. Yeah, you guys are in the green box.
Yeah, I'm actively asking for the paper right now.
And the whiskey's just sitting in the green room.
It is in a box marked evidence.
In paper, yeah.
Multiple bottles of Glenfiddich whiskey.
Yo, I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. I wouldn't drink any of that.
And I'm not talking about like from a you shouldn't steal that perspective. No, listen. That says evidence. I know what you're thinking, but I'm thinking that that's not whiskey in that bottle.
I crack one open. Smell it.
Seal comes open. Bring it up to your face.
Nothing weird about the seal?
That's whiskey. No, nothing weird about the seal.
Close it back up. It's like that. I imagine it's that cork. Is it a cork with that crack on it? Yeah. I cork it back up and what the fuck are they gonna know about it? It's just some booze.
I'm just saying, you might die.
I'll take that risk. Shove the bottle in. Did I bring a bag with me? No, I kind of leave him closest to the door.
Listen, I don't really
The 2
care.
bottles.
I don't really care what he does, because at the end of the day, every man is their own. And
Are we though? I mean, everything he does gonna come back on us. We were all here.
I didn't see him take it at the time.
Look, I noted it, guys. If you got something to say, say it.
You noted it?
Used it for the
That's
fire.
even fucking worse.
Used for the fire. Whiskey created some of the fire. What the fuck is not gonna pin it on us? Delta Green is Delta Green.
I know you. Listen. I know you guys.
It's fucked up.
It's against what you believe in. I'm just saying. I don't think it's worth.
I don't give a fuck what I believe. I don't want to get in fucking trouble for him taking 2 bottles of whiskey because we can get a little drunk.
Pin it on me. I don't give a
Just
shit.
a fucking $100.
I've
He's
seen
gonna risk
enough
this shit for
this trip.
$100.
Yeah, I think he's crazy too, but I'm not gonna fight him about it.
I have to know what is Pierce's visual? what are you looking like during all of it? I need to know.
Yeah, we're shouting across the green box.
Please.
There is a noticeable silence and reservation.
Look. Why don't you put those down?
Yeah, I'll put them down by the door.
No, listen to me. And there's $700 more over there. Just go take $200 more and buy some of your own.
If you fuck off and leave right now, I'll buy you 2 bottles. I don't give a shit. I'll buy you 2 bottles of fucking, what is it, Glenfiddich?
Look, I gotta make a paycheck. I got shit I gotta buy.
The fuck?
You're just being stupid though. Like
You just
there's
wanna
more
steal?
money there.
Look, all right, if you say so.
Just put those down because those attract, and just take the money instead.
I'm seeing what you're saying. And I go back and I still keep the bottles by the door.
It's better than him taking the bottles.
It is. Fuck, whatever. Let's get the fuck out of here before Sticky Fingers gets more. You're rubbing off on him, is what it is.
I steal when it can't come back on me.
Where'd you put the
Well, maybe you should teach him
dollar
that.
note out here?
Hey, not everybody learns fast.
He's probably gonna learn hard. and it's not going to come back on me.
No, it's not. I wouldn't let that happen.
Are you going into the painting and taking another $200?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck it's noted on here. Oh, there it is.
Cross it out right. Hungry.
I'm going to start walking back out towards the car.
I'm leaving it at 500, so it's a clean number.
I
I'm
did want
putting-
to.
And you're taking $220 out
Yeah,
of there?
service fee.
I did want to see if there was a copy of Creedence Clearwater Revival, an album.
CCR, just like any CCR
Greatest
album?
hits collection with Born on the Bayou on it.
All right, we'll jump to that, but I just want anything else in the green box?
No. But I don't sign my name saying service fee. I just put service fee on there.
Okay. Take $220 out of the painting, leave it back there. You make, well, Marcel Gauze makes his way out first, and then Vinny Garfield, I imagine you make your way out second, and then Johnny Gonzo, you leave third.
No, I hang by the door.
Hang by the door next to the 2 bottles of Glenfiddich whiskey. Galleon, you're still in there.
I look over at him. And I walk out.
Walk out. Gonzo, you're the last one in there.
I just kind of hang by the door. Can I hear cars driving by from the outside of the door?
Maybe intermittent, like every 15 or so seconds.
Yeah, I kind of hang out there and wait until I start hearing the door shut on our car door because we're relatively close to it.
It's going to take some time, but yeah, I imagine that there's things that people want to do
Yep.
in the record shop, such as what Garfield said, but Gauze, you're going straight to the car?
No.
No?
As soon as I walk past Milt, I want like do a little double take, turn around, look at him.
His name's Micah.
Micah? Do we smell? Did you smell us coming in? Did we smell anything?
Don't believe so, no?
Thank you. And I just fucking
Make your way
keep
right
pushing.
out the front door.
Halfway through. Thank you.
Okay. Garfield, back in looking for CCR albums. It's going to take you a little bit of time. You begin going through the process. Galleon, you come out and you see Gauze making his way out. Micah off behind. He's still counting the till. Looks like Garfield is perusing through records. What are you doing?
I'm going to walk over to Micah.
Yeah. He looks up. You can see him. He's got gray hair, headband on. He looks up.
Probably won't hear it from all the guys who come through here, but thank you for what you do. And thank you for sharing your love with me. And I'm going to walk out.
Roll alertness.
Who has the keys to the car while he's doing that?
I imagine Gauze.
Okay.
Well,
Ooh, never mind.
who
You
drove?
drove.
Who drove? You
I
drove.
drove.
You do.
So I have
you
the
have
keys
the
to
keys.
the car.
Yeah.
While that's going out, I thought somebody else did. I just walk out and open the car door and put the bottles in a bag.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, what
you,
the
you,
fuck?
you are jumping.
Yeah, yeah.
He's jaywalking.
Alertness.
It was a fail. Sorry. It was a fail. It was a 95 on a 43.
95 on a 43. After you say that to Micah, you make your way out. Okay,
Sorry.
what are you doing?
Um,
You got this sickness in you, man. You jump too quick.
I thought about something and I was like, wait, who's the keys to the
Moment
car?
by moment by moment, action by action by action.
I
You're the
check
last
it.
one here. What are you doing?
I pat my hands in my pockets
Yes,
and I'm like, oh shit,
you have the keys.
I have the keys. I crack open the front door, grab the bottles, look around, see if anybody's outside. Did I beat anybody out there?
No, not out front. So you basically have to go through the guts of the record shop.
Oh, I thought I was by the door to like an exit. Okay.
No.
Then I grab the bottles and
in
start making my
in a
way
back
towards
door.
like a side exit.
Just in your hands. There's
Yeah.
no side exit. There's one exit, which is straight out the front.
Oh yeah, I'm making my way.
Okay. Are you closing the door, locking the door? What are you doing? You have the key to this door.
I close it and lock it.
Close the door.
And then I
Lock
put the
the door.
bottles down and I start putting the shit back up.
Okay. Start moving the shelf, moving the boxes. 2 bottles of Glenfiddich whiskey. And then,
Everything look in order.
seems to be.
I take a nod back at Milton.
His name is Micah. I don't know
Dude,
where
where the
Milton
fuck-
came
dude,
from.
Fuck the hurricane in fucking Florida.
Stop with this.
I take a look at Micah and I go, I just give him a nod, grab the bottles, and start making my way towards the front door.
Garfield, roll alertness.
74 on 50.
You find a CCR album, greatest hits. Pick it up, look at it. Looks good, in good condition. Gonzo, you make your way out the front door.
I kind of twiddle both the bottles in my hand. I imagine they're like the liters or the heavy bottles.
Yeah.
Kind of shuffle again for the keys,
Find them.
grab them, and unlock the car door and start making my way towards my bag.
Okay. It's not hard for Gauze or Galleon, who are just standing by the car, see Gonzo come out with the 2 bottles of whiskey in there. Garfield back inside.
I purchased the record with cash.
Purchased the record with cash. Mike is happy enough to check you out, and he picks it up and he's got it in his hands.
How much was it?
$17.
I just give him 2 20s, and then
2 20s, and he's like starting to count out the change.
I'm like, nah, you can keep it.
Thank you. It's a good album.
It's a great album. Thank you. And then I'm gonna proceed back into the green room.
Back to the green box.
Yeah.
So you make your way back into the back
Am
door.
I free to assume there's a writing utensil in the green room?
There,
So
I
let's
locked the door.
yeah, he stacked the boxes up and moved the shelves. You come back in there and it's completely closed off.
I just look at I'm like, hey, do you have a key to get back there?
I believe your buddy outside has it.
I just forgot to put something in. I can go get it off him, but you don't have a key. Just let me back in real quick.
Oh, he's got the key.
All right, thanks. I'll go out and ask him for it.
Go outside. Gonzo, you're just at the car, opening up the trunk, going to your bag.
Yo, you got the key, bud? I just wanted to throw this in there.
Yeah, and I tossed it to him.
Okay.
Go
Got the
back
key.
in.
Go back in, move the boxes, move the shelf, open up the door, step inside.
There's a writing utensil somewhere.
You can see off to the side where the Pelican cases are set up, both with the shotgun that you guys borrowed and put back, as well as with the hands and the Beverly Hills Gawawa case.
On the inside cover, I assume there's a track list. I'm going to circle Born on the Bayou.
Okay.
And then,
There's a Sharpie in there, yep.
yeah, I circle that in Sharpie. And then just down bottom, I write, I'm sorry about the gator.
Sorry about the gator. And where do you put this record?
In with the collective. Like wherever Beverly Gawawa's at.
Just put it like right on top of the Pelican case, lock it up, step outside, close the door, lock it up.
Yep.
Move all the stuff back.
Yeah, move all the stuff back and just say have a good night to Micah.
Milton.
Not Milton. No, it's not Milton. You saw it in my eyes, didn't you? I was like, don't call him Milton.
Tando started this Milton-esque.
He gives you a nod as you head back out. Take a program point as we jump back to these guys. So, Gonzo comes out with these bottles of whiskey. It's not hard for you guys to see as he tries to stuff them in his bag.
So did you lock up the green box?
Yeah, I took care of everything.
As Garfield comes out to finish that sentence.
Well,
Well, I threw it to Garfield, so whatever he did, he did.
you may as well open it back up because we're putting those fucking bottles back in there.
What the fuck for, man? Let me just have a drink.
No. Fuck you.
Why?
Why the fuck are you taking 2 bottles of whiskey? It's not even that fucking expensive. You're a fucking pilot.
Let me just have my shit, man.
No.
Listen, we gave you enough fucking money, dude. We're not getting fucking logged down for 2 bottles of whiskey. Go buy some. 3 against 1. If you really want to do this, let's do this.
Whatever, guys. This is some fucking bullshit. And I begrudgingly just kind of walk my way towards Micah and just hand the bottles to him.
Put 2 bottles on the counter and he kind of like looks at them and looks back up at you.
Put these back for me if you don't mind.
I need the key.
And I walk back out and grab the key from Garf.
Gonzo comes back outside and
Begrudgingly give me the key.
I just go in and do it for him. I don't even trust him.
Step inside, pushing past Gonzo, back to Micah, and the 2 bottles of Glenfiddich whiskey are sitting there.
And I'm fucking taking the shelf apart again. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
Pushing
You
past
fucking
him. Do
kidding
you
me?
grab the whiskey?
Yeah.
Grab the whiskey bottles, and Micah kind of like makes like almost like a jump as they clink together, and you push them back.
And
there.
I'm just like, sorry, buddy has sticky fingers. I got to put these back.
Move the shelf, move the boxes, unlock the door, step inside.
put them back in the bottle or in the box, and then I seal the box back up, and
Yep.
I actually hide it.
Push it like under some shelving there and push it back.
Yeah, and fucking put it in a different spot, and then I'm like, all right, we're leaving for real this time. Well, I'm put the shelf back and
Lock the door, put the
again.
shelf back, put the boxes back. Yep.
And then yo, Milt, have a good fucking night.
Micah.
I know it's Micah. I said it on purpose.
You got that key?
Oh, here you go, buddy.
Give him the key, and he puts it in his
All
pocket.
right, we're going for real this time. I'm sorry to fucking keep coming in and out of here.
God bless. You are not the worst patrons I have had.
I am very happy to hear that. Hey, I hope we see you again sometime.
Hey, man. Better dead than red.
That's
he
right.
gives you a salute. Step outside.
Yeah.
Step back outside. The four of you outside of the Kona. What do you guys do?
I just hop in the back seat and just am absolutely scowl on my face like fucking no whiskey.
I hop in the front seat.
Passenger, shotgun.
Throw my keys on the center console.
I'm
Or throw the keys.
jumping in the driver's seat. I'm not sitting in the back.
Okay. So, Gauze in the driver's seat. Where are you heading?
FBI headquarters.
FBI headquarters.
5525 West Gray Street, Tampa, Florida.
On your way to the FBI headquarters in Tampa Bay, G-Cell finds themselves solidifying themselves in the end of their opera, returning all the items to the green box as necessary, writing up a preliminary report, and preparing themselves to get done with this. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Thank you for listening to this installment of 12 Gauge, a Nasty Table production.